NATO slides into Trump-induced coma as the alliance faces an unprecedented test. President Trump has made mutual defense conditional. If allies won't support his war in Iran, U.S. protection may not follow. Experts warn the alliance could be facing an existential crisis. Trump has publicly called NATO partners cowards for refusing access to bases or airspace for operations in the Strait of Hormuz. Secretary of State Marco Rubio says the administration must re-examine the value of NATO. Allies argue Trump launched the Iran war without consultation, creating the very crisis he now demands they fix.
Themselves, so it's always risky. But I think a tremendous mistake was when NATO just wasn't there. They just weren't there. It's going to make a lot of money for the United States because we spend hundreds of billions of dollars a year on NATO, hundreds protecting them. And we would have always been there for them. But now, based on their actions, I guess we don't have to be, do we?
Mr. President,
that sounds like a breaking story, yes, sir. Is that breaking news? I think we just have breaking news. But that's the fact. I've been saying that. Why would we be there for them if they're not there for us? They weren't there for us.
Former U.S. Ambassador Ivo Dalda asks, if NATO were attacked, would Trump honor Article 5? Legal limits exist on withdrawal, but political uncertainty is high. European leaders are now forced to consider a security framework that could stand without America's traditional backing. Russia is capitalizing on Western discord. The Iran war boosts Moscow's oil revenues and diverts attention from European security. Rising tensions expose NATO's vulnerability and Europe's reliance on U.S. military guarantees. Trump even threatened to halt weapons to Ukraine through NATO if allies didn't cooperate. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth summed it up. You don't have much of an alliance if countries won't stand with you. NATO remains operational, but Trump's unpredictability and the Iran war have put the alliance's cohesion, credibility, and future in doubt.